The headlines. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma inaugurates 7th Act East Business Show, highlights Meghalaya as a prime investment destination. Aerial survey reveals 1.92 lakh metric ton of illegal coal in Meghalaya, informs Justice Kakati Committee on Coal. Meghalaya government reviews road safety measures, mulls enforcing speed limits on high-risk roads. And Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma inaugurates national workshop on early childhood education and at Central Agricultural University. And now the news in detail. The 7th Act East Business Show is currently underway at the State Convention Centre in Meghalaya. Organised by the state government and the Indian Chamber of Commerce, the event aims to strengthen economic ties between BBIN region and ASEAN countries. The business show focuses on sectors such as technology, agriculture, manufacturing and tourism. With participation from 12 countries including Japan, the Philippines and Germany, the show also highlights Meghalaya as a prime investment destination. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma inaugurated the event and emphasized the importance of international trade in the development of Meghalaya and Northeast.
The private investment in the overall FDI that we are looking at to achieve the goal of making our economy into a 85,000 crore economy. Investments is a crucial part of that particular formula. And apart from the different steps that we have taken as a state in terms of policies, in terms of institutional setup, in terms of incentives, and all the local action and initiatives being taken, we need to get the support of investors from all across the board.
An aerial survey conducted in 4 districts of Meghalaya has uncovered 1.92 lakh metric tons of illegal coal. The survey covered East Jaintia Hills, West Khasi Hills, Southwest Khasi Hills and South Garo Hills. Justice Kakati, heading the investigation, revealed the findings after meeting with state officials. The survey, which targeted unaccounted coal dumps, aims to assist in further action. A final report will be submitted by April 28th, following the next court hearing. Authorities are taking steps to address illegal coal mining in the region.
But I am reiterating, any coal other than the coal found available in the CIL designated depots is illegally mined coal. And action has to be taken under the MMDR Act, means FIRs have to be registered, coal has to be seized, the entire coal has to be put to auction, subject to the permission to be granted by the respective courts of law. And the entire sale proceed will go to the state exchequer. Not a single funding will go to the coal miners.
In response to rising road accidents in Meghalaya, the state government has reviewed its road safety measures. Deputy Chief Minister Sneo Bhalangdhar announced that the police department has been instructed to enforce speed limits on high-risk roads. A meeting with other concerned departments highlighted the need for improved safety measures in accident-prone areas. The initiative aims to reduce fatalities by regulating traffic speed and enhancing safety protocols. The government is committed to reducing the alarming numbers of fatal accidents across the state.
There is few locations which accidents frequently happen, so we suggest that please see what we should do, what corrective measures should be there. For example, if there is any near the school, we advise them to put rubber strips, speed breaker, and if there is any cough which is frequently accident to place, we advise them to see how to correct the place. Something that is always to prevent accident.
The Dorbar Shnong, a Maupun Ksiat, has viewed concern over the proposed 4-lane road from Umyam to Malidor. The local village council fears the project will damage the water sources vital to their community. While they acknowledge the need for infrastructure development, they also urge that the environmental protection be prioritized. The council met with the Deputy Commissioner of Ribhoy, Abhilash Banarwal, to discuss their concern. The community stressed that the project should not come at the cost of their essential water supply.
Hadian chipo katan snem yo le se ka ga do na ke te jingti te khndo itu chitolong ma kita ketika nala ga bawan te na khrau yo kitab no kita khndo bati pya ba yang ida jingtho ban pentikna ban nagalang idisi la simkha yang bangi kum kidisi ngide ginong tre jong pajba ni long kloi ba ngin pentikna kata ba kita tolong gimdai ben kata bala da kata ru ngin pensange la kimla ban pentikna kita tolong ngin pensange ya jing tre.
The Aqua Park cum Visitor Information Centre was inaugurated at Klei Shnong Sora by the German Ambassador of India, Philip Ackermann. The centre, focused on preserving indigenous aquatic biodiversity, will protect species such as snakehead fish. This initiative is a collaboration between Meghalaya's Department of Fisheries, the German Corporation for International Cooperation (GIZ), and the Klei Shnong village Dorbar. The project also highlights the importance of local fishery traditions and environmental sustainability in Meghalaya. The centre is expected to serve as a hub for ecotourism and biodiversity research.
Collaboration between the government of Germany, the government of Meghalaya and the village of Klei Shnong, where the people of Klei Shnong have contributed to build this center. It's a center for aquatic biodiversity. Meghalaya has an enormous biodiversity and aquatic is one element of it. And this center is to show people, tourists, travelers.
A fire broke out at the residence of former Tura MDC Panseng CH Momin, the son of the state first Chief Minister Captain Williamson A. Sangma, in Hawakhana, Tura on Tuesday morning. The house was part of the historic complex associated with the state's political legacy. The fire, whose cause remains unclear, was contained by the Meghalaya Fire and Emergency Service and SDRF teams. No injuries were reported and the residents were evacuated safely. Although a nearby gas agency was at risk, the fire was controlled before it spread into the facility. West Garo Hills Deputy Commissioner Jagdish Chelani visited the site to assess the situation as firefighters worked to control the blaze. A 2-day national workshop on early childhood care and education (ECCE) under NEP 2020 was inaugurated at the Central Agricultural University, Imphal. The workshop focused on the national curriculum framework for early childhood care and education, aiming to enhance educational standards for young children. Meghalaya's Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma emphasized the importance of implementation of NEP 2020, sharing personal insights on challenges and opportunities in education. The event gathered education professionals to discuss strategies for improving early childhood education in India.
There is nobody on earth who is well educated. Everyone of us, we are the process of educating ourselves. And it will never reach an equilibrium stage. And anyone who says that I'm educated is an educated, illiterate individual.
The new Nongstoin Sports and Cultural Club honoured 2 newly elected members of the District Council MDCs from the area. Dr. Juristman Yaupniao from Nongstoin and Charlie Rashir from Maushenrud were celebrated for their election. The club urged them to serve their constituents, effectively adhering to the District Council Acts, the 6th Schedule and other relevant legislations. Secretary of New Nongstoin Village, G. Marbinyang, emphasized that the new new MDCs should prioritize legal frameworks in their work. The community looks forward to their leadership in local governance. As part of its corporate social responsibility (CSR) initiative, Northeastern Electric Power Corporation Limited (NEEPCO) on Tuesday handed over an ambulance to Asha School of the 58 GTC Happy Valley. NEEPCO General Manager HR Corporate Social Responsibility Elbin Deepika Dole handed over the ambulance to the school principal Ipshita Ghosh. The dignitaries who were present on the occasion include 101 Area General Officer Commanding Sanjay Malki and NEEPCO Director Personnel Retired Major Rajesh Kumar Jha. Speaking on the occasion, NEEPCO Director Personnel said that the NEEPCO wants to be part of the evolution and transformational journey of the Asha School. Jha said that they are looking to institutionalize the relationship between NEEPCO and Asha School.
We have to do something for Asha School, and we were also convinced that more is less. Actually, I'm convinced that more is less. No matter how much you do, I think to my mind it will always be less. So I think if we collectively put our combined might together, and which I can assure you that NEEPCO will do the heavy lifting for you.
The Society for Action in Community Health (SACH) hosted a successful event showcasing community development initiatives in Umshning block. The event highlighted projects like bakery units and mushroom cultivation that have empowered local residents. The new restaurant funded by HDFC was also inaugurated as part of the initiative to boost local economies. Deputy Commissioner of Reboy Abhilash Banarwal was the chief guest and praised the positive impact of these initiatives. These projects are helping foster sustainable growth and improve livelihood in the region.
If we hand over anything to an SSG to a group of youth in Meghalaya, the chances of success of the same initiative becomes multiple. So I congratulate the wisdom of such foundation that they have chosen an SSG to run such a food event. Through this, not only will they be able to earn additional income, but it will also serve as a model that can be replicated across other tourist destinations of the district.
The Craft Bazaar 2025 began in Shillong, organized by the National Institute of Fashion Technology. The event serves as a platform for young artists and entrepreneurs to display their handicrafts and designs. Zonal Director of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, N. Munish Singh, inaugurated the event and praised the initiative for promoting local craftsmanship. The event brings together artisans from across the region, allowing them to showcase their talent. Students and budding entrepreneurs were also present, benefiting from the exposure to a wider audience. And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. The minimum temperature was 19 degrees Celsius with a maximum temperature 30 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity being 32%. Moving on to Shillong, with the minimum temperature being 12.6 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature 24.4 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity being 70%. Meanwhile, in Jawai, minimum temperature recorded was 13 degrees Celsius with a maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius and relative humidity being 43%. And for the forecast, in Tura, Jawai and Shillong say that dry weather is likely to occur at most places. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Minister Conrad K. Sangma inaugurates 7th Act East Business Show, highlights Meghalaya as a prime investment destination. Aerial survey reveals a 1.92 lakh metric ton of illegal coal in Meghalaya, informs Justice Kakati from the Committee on Coal. Meghalaya government reviews road safety measures, mulls enforcing speed limits on high-risk roads. And Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma inaugurates national workshop on early childhood education at Central Agricultural University. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us. And from all of us here is wishing you good night.